fun it is to play, because they're setting the traps, basically. So,
What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? As you can tell, my voice is a little subdued the way it usually is because I'm indoors and I'm not in my own doors. So I always have to be a little bit careful of how I'm raising my voice. But we are here at LunaCon. Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, your buddy Big Johnny G at LunaCon as promised. And the first thing we wanted to do today, we want to make a pit stop at our buddy Zach Connelly's station here for Deathbot Derby. Now, you might remember New York City Comic Con. We interviewed the artist James Groening, and we also did a how-to and a sort of a playthrough with the original set before the Kickstarter was done. But it was a successful Kickstarter game. You already saw the unboxing. If not, I'm gonna have the link down in the section right below here, right below here. You're gonna see that section for the links for everything else concerning Royal End Games and Deathbot Derby. But what we're doing here today, kids, we're going to do a very special how-to play because the creator of the game himself, Zach Connelly, is going to sit your nerdy butt down and he's going to show you how to play Deathbot Derby. So I'm going to hand it over to Zach.
What's up, Jonathan? No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do an impression. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming by. I'm going to show you Deathbot Derby. Deathbot Derby is a card drafting, grid movement, variable player power card game for 2 or 4 players. In which you're going to be building your own robot and then fighting in an ever-changing, evolving arena. The way you do that is, first and foremost, you're going to choose your color bot. I usually go with red, but if I'm being honest, yellow's always been my favorite. So you choose your bot, and as you can see on the cards here, they have a certain number. Those numbers represent the hit points. No one likes making change during these fighting games. You know, you've got 5 hit points, I hit you for 3, here's 2 back. We got rid of all of that. We streamlined it. All you have to do is turn your card to show how many you currently have left. Very quick, very streamlined. So you've got your main armor card. And we're going to draft these. So the player will take the top 3 cards of the movement deck, choose the one they like the most, secretly put it into their bot, and pass the other 2 to their opponent. Once you've built all of these and you've revealed your robot parts, let's just put one together here for fun. We'll see, we've got, how did this go? We've got Toro Kaboom Zord. So that's a bulldozer, a rocket launcher, and a taser. Each one gives you different abilities, different speed, damage that they do, ranged attacks. And then you got something cool here like the taser, which will actually take an action away from another player. So when I talk about actions, I'm talking about the battle. And in the battle, you have 2 things you can do. You can move, and you can attack. So movement would be based on your movement card, which right here we've got the bulldozer with a speed of 4. And you would move orthogonally, up, down, left, right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 1 full movement. Maybe I don't want to be that far. Maybe I want to go a little closer. For my second action, I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, avoiding all of these hazards. Or maybe I decided I wanted to attack using a range of 4. It's all very tactical. Do you want to hit and run? Do you want to, I don't know, maybe just run entirely, get away from someone who's clobbering you? Really the best thing to do here would be to show how an actual game goes. Brian, you want to sit down with me and give it a shot? So Brian's actually just joined us today. He's done a couple of games, having a good time with it. Brian usually plays the red bot. I'm going to go for the yellow one over here. And Brian, why don't you start us off?
All right, so I guess I'll start by picking from the movement deck. Take the first 3 cards. That's the one I like. I'm feeling like this one.
Passes the other 2 to me, so he has a bit of an idea of what I got. He doesn't really know right away, so I'm going to go with this one. We reveal these cards. And now I'm going to choose for the range. Let's take the top 3, shuffle them up as we just played.
See, that's the problem I have.
Now, there's actually over 1,200 different robots you can build out of these combinations with different abilities. So, I went for the armor-piercing rifle. What do you got there?
We only need 2 to be like not good for me.
It's like one of them has to come.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose that.
Because you have the harpoon.
Well, that's why I put the harpoon. I was like, I'm gonna get something and I'm gonna keep taking it.
And Brian gets to choose the secret weapons. Gotta go for this one, right? What do you think? Alright, so we're not gonna do a full playthrough, but we're just gonna give an idea. We're just gonna give an idea of, how a couple of rounds would go. So he got to choose movement first, which means I get to go first. So I have a movement of 3. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Each card has 2 spots on it. And you're gonna, again, move orthogonally. So I went 3, and I'm gonna go with my second action. 1, 2, 3. My turn is over, and it goes to Brian.
Now this board is looking kind of empty in terms of like the stuff that's been put on it. So I want to fill it up with more traps and items. So what I'm gonna do is activate what's called the panic button, which lets you roll a die to determine which cards get flipped over. Now this is a free action. It doesn't use any of the 2 actions that you're given. So I'm gonna roll this die. 2.
And we're going to flip all the cards with 2.
Yeah.
Brian just learned this game a few minutes ago to give an idea how quick someone can pick this up. And we have flipped all the 2s.
There was only one 2 on the board.
There was only the 1 2 on the board.
Okay, so now that I've used the panic button once, I flip it. I flip it 90 degrees, and now I have 3 more uses of the panic button. But I still have my 2 actions. So I'm going to use my mech legs with a speed of 5 to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I passed over this bomb, which should have blown up, but I have these mech legs that don't trigger bombs. So. Since I can't do all that much else, my boomstick doesn't have enough range to get to him. I'm going to go towards him a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. I'll be like 2 spaces.
Just staying out of range of my hammer there. All right. I've actually decided that this board's a little fair too. I'm also going to use the panic button to see if I can get you on any hazards there. 5. All right. So we're going to flip all of the cards with the number 5 on it. This is a good way to bring in other hazards like bombs.
Oh, and there's a chance I'll get a hazard too.
Buzz saws, all those. Because he actually wound up on a 5, so we're going to save that for fun. Ready?
Yeah.
Ooh, so close.
The
So
buzz saw
close.
just behind.
All right, now I still have my 2 actions. I'm actually going to shoot him with my armor-piercing rifle, which means I can bypass the armor, and I'm going to go for that boomstick. Let's get that out of there. 1 damage to your boomstick. I'm going to run away too.
So now this has 1 health left. If he hits this again, it is gone, and I can no longer use it. I no longer have a ranged weapon.
So I moved my spaces, and that is the end of my turn.
None of this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And
Not today. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
a boomstick you. So
Boomstick me.
yeah.
Big walls.
So that's
Keep it family friendly, all right?
Solid paint treads.
2 damage plus.
That's your play area.
If you can
Not
read that on the
taking
card, at range 1, which it is, knock enemy back 1 space. So it knocks him back this way, and it does 2 damage.
2 damage to my armor. I didn't like taking that damage, so I'm actually going to use my movement.
That's me.
That's you. I wasn't paying attention. Like I said, I usually play red. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, I'm going to stop right there. And I'm going to heal up. So it's really just a very tactical game of back and forth, trying to best the other person, maybe stay out of range or use that opportune moment to really get in there and clobber them. Whole thing plays in about 15 to 20 minutes, and as I said before, you got a lot of variety in these cards. So bring it back to John here. Now, John, you've actually played this game a few times before. We just got through playing a 4-player game.
I have played this game since its earliest editions. When Zach first had it up on Kickstarter, we got an opportunity to do a review of the game, and we played a very good beta version of it. You guys sent out to us.
Well, thank you.
But it was still a beta version. It was actually a 2-player game then. But yes, Zach is right. This is the first time I've gotten to play the tag team version of it, the 4-player game. And I like that even more than I like the one-on-one game. I definitely got to say that as a one-on-one player game, this is a good game. But as a 2 versus 2 game, this exceeds. This is really, really good system, the back and forth, the way everything goes, the way you're able to move around. I mean, me and Zach were a team in the last game we just played, and we nailed it. And you know what?
I died, but we crushed it.
We didn't even have a whole plan. We didn't even have a plan, and it was that easy for us to fall into a teamwork effort. I hope everyone out there has enjoyed watching this How To Play and the quick playthrough. Keep your eyes out for Royal End Games. They're going to be having more games coming out. You can get this for $18 with shipping. $18 anywhere in the United States.
Yes, $19 free shipping on Amazon.
Not bad.
And it's actually coming to brick and mortar stores soon. The MSRP there will be $18.
Still $18 in store.
$18 in store.
If you're looking for a filler game that does not feel like a filler game, this is something you should definitely be checking out. I'm Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie Legendary Gaming Presents, and I am out of here.
Johnny.